There you go. Yeah. Yeah. One more. You got it. Yeah. All you. There you go. Good work.
There's the man I was looking for. Good work, kid. How we doing, Cap? It is just Cap, right?
Yeah, you got it right. All good here, Coach Dub.
Good stuff, kid. You've been building a lot of trust in a short amount of time. Keep it up.
Well, on that note, possible to get some extra reps in this week.
Of course. What are you trying to get better at? All right, good. Let's get out there.
Let's get it.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC South. It's the Texans and the Jags.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Looking to throw. Cash working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. The Jaguars at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cash. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with ETN. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. On first down, Cash. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. 2nd and 10. Off play action. Cash. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. What happened? Seriously? Not even a play?
Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Cash toward the sideline, intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they will score. Texans TD. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory.
After a week's worth of preparation, probably not prepared for this. You throw the pick six, and now you're behind the 8-ball here. See if they can rally 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception. Cash finds his tight end Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Toward the center. It's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Looking to throw. Cash. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Milton Williams. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. To throw on 2nd down. Cash. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Throwing to start the drive. Cash. And that nearly a turn. It's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Cash. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a...
The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final